Good morning, my friends. We have reached Malagai, Portugal. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's raining right now. I don't have an excursion scheduled for today, but I did plan on going to the beach. You literally see the beach is right here. So hopefully it clears up. It's, I think, about to be 9 o'clock and we leave this port around 3:30. So once the sun comes out, and it kind of warms up a bit, I'm just gonna go to the beach, friends, and kind of chill out there. Today I woke up, I don't know, not in the best mood, so I really don't feel like doing too much today. So yeah, I'm just gonna spend my time at the beach today, but hopefully the rain goes away and doesn't add to my mood. Or maybe the weather is mimicking how I feel right now. I don't know, but it is still very beautiful here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My mood, in fact, did not change, but the weather did. The sun eventually came out and I stayed in my room behind my blacked out curtains until it was time for lunch. I decided to give the barbecue spot by Guy Fieri a try, and it wasn't good at all. The sides were bland, lacking flavor, and the beans and potatoes were extremely undercooked. At least it was free though, because if this was a meal, I would have had to ask for my money back. I can't really put into words how I was feeling that day. I just had a sense of sadness fall over me. And I know some people might want to give me a hard time and say, how can you feel sad on such an amazing trip or in this beautiful location? Well, I have no answer other than it just be like that sometimes. And looking back, I do feel like I missed an opportunity to explore a new location, but who knows? I may end up returning to Malaga in the future, and I will be able to explore it when I'm up for it. For dinner, I met up with one of my cruise friends and we ate at the seafood spot, and those crab legs lifted my spirits. So I decided to stay out, grab a drink, and watch one of the shows. And I'm so happy I did. This lady can sing, and I just love, love, love this song.
These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Where is Brittany? I've been traveling on the road for 5 years now, and it's officially time for a change. I've put my home in storage, left my fur baby in the care of her godmother, and now it's time for me to explore and expand my wings outside of the United States. Join me as I navigate life on these international streets as a solo female traveler. Oh, it's pretty over here. Good morning, friends. Welcome to Alicante, Spain. I have an excursion today, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab some breakfast, and then, yeah, we'll get the day going. But it's so pretty.
Do you have any food restriction?
Our tapas tour started with the walk along Esplanada de España. This iconic promenade, lined with palm trees and stunning wave-pattern tiles, is the heart of the city. Whether you're soaking up the local atmosphere, browsing the markets, or simply enjoying the sea breeze, this spot offers a perfect taste of Alicante's charm. While making our way down the cobblestone streets, we were able to see Santa Barbara Castle, which is one of the best-known landmarks in Alicante. It sits high along the city on Mount Benacantil. The castle dates back to the 9th century, and it was originally built by the Moors and have later transformed over the centuries. The guide said this castle offers panoramic views of Alicante and the Mediterranean. Now, the first part of this excursion was the local market tour. In this market, they have fresh fish, fruit, veggies, cured meat, and everything your stomach can desire. I tried to film as much as I could without feeling uncomfortable. I know some people like to complain that I don't film a lot of the local areas when I'm around, but some people, although it's a public area, have an issue with being an extra in my little homemade reality show. So I tend to take little clips here and there, hoping it will not be an issue, but as you can see, it can be sometimes. Wandering through El Barrio, the charming old town of Alicante, where narrow cobblestone streets take you back in time. Here, the city's history come alive in the form of colorful buildings, lively squares, and cozy cafes. It's the perfect place to get lost and discover the heart of Alicante. While in the area, I learned about a fascinating and ancient relic with deep religious significance, the Veronica's veil. According to Christian tradition, during Jesus' walk to the cross, a woman named Veronica offered him a cloth to wipe the sweat and blood from his face. The image of his face was said to have been imprinted on the cloth, which became known as the Veil of Veronica. Now, what makes Alicante even more special is the charm that one of these pieces of this sacred cloth is actually housed here in the St. Nicholas de Bari Church. This fragment, believed to have been brought to the city in the 15th century, is part of the legendary veil. Tapas, the iconic Spanish tradition of small bites and appetizers, actually has a humble origin. Legend has it that the practice started in southern Spain, where it all started with something as simple as a slice of meat or cheese placed on top of a glass of wine or sherry. The idea was practical. It was meant to keep dust, flies, and even the occasional sand from getting into the drink. The word tapa itself comes from the Spanish verb tapar, which means to cover. Over time, the small slice of food became more than just a practical cover. As locals began to get creative, the topping grew into a diverse range of dishes, from olives to seafood, cured meat, and even small portions of stew. Tapas became not just a way to cover your drink, but a social tradition, one that encourages sharing, sampling, and enjoying the company of others. Today, tapas has become a symbol of Spanish culture. Enjoy it with friends and family, often pair it with a refreshing glass of wine or sangria. And while the tradition has evolved, it's still rooted in the simple idea, a little bite, a little flavor, and a shared moment. I am full, I am tipsy. I learned some history. I hope you guys did too. Thank you for joining me. Back to the ship. palm trees all in one.
Extraña ciudad del instinto, la brújula nunca para atrás. Siempre atento, siguiendo cada movimiento. Siempre atento, fiel al instinto y al momento. Siempre atento, aprendiendo de cada encuentro.
It's the Pharaoh, but the bye-bye.
En tu amor.
So I'm asking you guys, what is it that you want to know about cruising? Do you have any questions? Anything you want to see on the cruise ships? Now, if you want to do a little bit of research on your own, I am on the Valor, and I'm also going to be on the Miracle for these 55 days of cruising. So if you have any questions specifically about those two cruise ships, let me know, and then I can, get the answer for you while I'm on the ship. But yeah, do you have any packing related questions, and just food related questions, whatever it may be? Leave it in the comments and I'll see what I can do about answering those questions for you.